Wow. I just got to say, wow, Steve. 14th season coming up here for you. How great is that?
It's really great. I really enjoy doing the show. I mean, the first couple of years when we got back to taping, I never looked forward to it. I actually look forward to taping now. I really enjoy doing the show. But when my show launched, they launched me as the bodyguard of Jerry Springer. And so not a lot of people gave me a chance to make it. So to get 14 years later and still be here, it's a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah, it is. And I know the season's going to be a little bit different, especially with us going into the pandemic where you actually had to shut down production. What are some of the changes?
We didn't actually shut down production.
You didn't? Oh, wow.
So we finished season 13 on March 11th. That was the day we were ending anyways.
Wow.
We were going to tape a couple more weeks to get a jump on season 14. But then we canceled that because of the pandemic. But we go on summer hiatus. We were very fortunate that we were able to complete our season 13 without being affected by the pandemic. But now going into the 14th season, like you just said, there are going to be some things that are different. We have to adjust like everybody else does. So what we're doing is, one, is going to be no audience until, obviously there's some kind of vaccine or whatever. So there'll be no audience, but we've changed some things with the set. We're going to do some more, I think, remote stories, remote locations, just for the safety of our crew and safety for our staff and our guests. So it is going to be different, and it's going to be a learning curve for us because you get in such a nice groove of being completed 13 seasons that you go in studio and everybody knows what to do. Well, this season, it's going to be like season 1. Nobody's going to know what to do. So it's going to be a challenge.
So are we still going to see those interesting confrontations going on? Are we still going to be seeing, of course, Steve being Steve?
Well, I don't know any other way to be myself, so I don't think that'll change. But you do bring a good point, and I haven't even thought about it yet, is what about the confrontations on stage? And as you know, on my show, we don't allow anybody to fight, but people do. When you get shocking revelations on our show, people do get upset when they find the truth, and they do become very confrontational. We don't allow fighting, but sometimes people do make contact. So that is something that you just brought up that I haven't even thought about, like how we're going to handle that. So that will be a challenge also.
Yeah, it's all a learning curve. All right, the good thing is it's a family affair, so the wife's still on board, right? She's still giving you guidance?
Yeah, she's been battling breast cancer this year, and that's been a challenge with the show. But she's doing really well with that, and getting through her treatments, and she's ready to start the season along me, so it's great.
That's good. And I got to ask, what have you been doing this time off? Have you been staying home? I know since you just said your wife has been going through her treatment, so you've been trying to stay healthy.
Well, we really limit our exposure with other people because of that. When you're going through that treatment, your blood cell counts go down low, so that would make you more susceptible to the virus. But so we do have a lake house here. We're in Connecticut, and we have a lake house not too far away, and so we've just been kind of, spending time with the family, some close friends, and just doing that, going back and forth. And I have been enjoying some golf this summer. So if I didn't have that, I probably would go insane. But it's the one thing I think with pandemic, which I think a lot of people probably experienced just from talking with other people, we are spending much more time as a family together, right? Where the kids would always go with their friends or go out and do something, where it was a lot more time at home. We ended up playing a lot of Monopoly and Risk and board games, and it was really cool, and it was a way to reconnect with the whole family,
Yeah, I think it's going to be playing a big part, of course, in this coming up season, the 14th season, where I think you're going to have more insight of telling those families and those people, you know what, come on, you got to stick it together, or you got to work this out.
Right, and as you know, sometimes spending too much as a family cannot be good too, because sometimes the whole family doesn't get along. But oh my God,
where's the dog?
Yeah, somebody must be coming in the house. But like you said, this is going to be a challenge for me just like you said, even the topics are going to be different, and I'm sure there's going to be stories arising because of the virus and the pandemic and the different situations people are put in because they couldn't work or they had to stay home. So it's going to be a whole new world for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, I'm looking forward to the 14th season here on AZTV7, and appreciate you taking the time for us. And congratulations. And again, go see who's there at the house.
Yeah, exactly. Might be a murderer.
Take care, Steve.
All right, take care. Thanks for having me on. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Steve. That was awesome.
Anytime.
Always a pleasure. Yeah, please check in with us. I'm looking forward to seeing the new season.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm getting ready because, you can only go off and do so many things. It's like, I'm ready to go back to work, man.
Yeah, I know. Usually it's like, man, I can't wait to get out of here. Now you're like, please.
Get me out of the house.
All right, so very quickly, did the golf game improve or go down?
No, I actually, this is the best I've ever played in my life right now.
Good.
So
I have two friends that are upset. They're like, we got to get back to work. My golf game has gone to hell. I'm like, because they've been there so much trying to make it better. They did terrible. So, so Steve, take care.
All right, buddy.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.